Hey there, it's me, Synonymous Botch, aka Kevin. My neck really hurts really badly because I slept on it wrong, and I just managed to rest myself out of hours of playing Transport Tycoon multiplayer like a heroin addict, so I figured it would be a good time to record another episode of my Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play. Now, when we left off, we were playing the, 3 or 4 year old? Yep, 4-year-old Queen Marija of Serbia, after her father died maybe a year after she was born. It's sad. She's already reigned longer than her granddad did, though. I have a new regent, Mayor Vukoman of Dioclea. Budimir of Bosnia has died. No. Marco died. Budimir inherited. And he sucks. He's cruel, arbitrary, craven, deceitful, greedy. Pretty much the worst kind of ruler you could ask for, I would say. What's going on in the world? Ooh. Looks like we got a revolt in Bulgaria. That could be... I was going to say that could be taken advantage of, but I'm a 4-year-old girl. Not a good time, I think. In fact, who hates me most right now? Why does this guy not count? Oh, he hates me. Count Radomir. Doesn't matter. Out of my dukes. Okay. I have another method. Emek, the monk of Tyrol. Tyrol? Either way, he's the most powerful right now, so I will improve relations with him. Get myself of age, get a couple of children, and then start doing wars again. Hopefully some of my helpermen, my vassals, might do some wars of their own again. That would be nice, but don't want to make too many big moves I can't capitalize on. That would be bad news. My mission to roll has been a success. That's good. He is a celibate. A 60-year-old celibate. Looks like his brother will inherit after him, and he's got plenty of kids. He's also content, which is good for me. Auto-saving. It's the year 1028. Only about 40 years until the start date. The basic start date, the original start date. Prince Dragoman's claim on Bulgaria, and Adrian Apollon on a war with them too. King Charles V of Burgundy has died a natural death, and Bishop Kizjan of Kaseg is no longer raising Princess Lavorka, whoever that is. Ooh. So that war, I guess these Carlings still have, what's it called? Gavelkind. Because now they are split between the Kingdom of Burgundy, over here, definitely not as powerful as they once were, and then the Kingdom of Aquitaine. Philip de Poitou. Not even Carling anymore. And apparently Ireland has taken over Brittany. So, good job, Ireland. You're really getting your name out there. Gormlaith the Usurper of Bretagne. Briotagne. They renamed it. Interesting. Looks like Gila Eozo MacDougall Lorc. That's a nice name. Lorc. Is going to inherit because she did not marry matrilineally. I wish the NPCs would do that more often. But King Natslag, I cannot do Celtic pronunciation at all, so I apologize, is still McCarthy. If you're going to start taking people over Ireland, do it to Asturias first. Get them out of Cornwall. Before it ends up being fucking Castellan. Is it Castellan or Castellan? I don't know. Are there two revolts going on here? What's the deal? No. Oh, I lack a guardian. This is an important consideration. Who do I get? Who's going to educate me? Someone with very high diplomacy. Cosmin. Raise me, please. You're a Grey Eminence, and I want to be a Grey Eminence. I do have pretty good stats already for a 6-year-old. Being strong definitely helps out. And I'm already I have more intrigue already than several of my previous rulers. One of my friends that I talk to a lot on IRC talks about how most of my rulers had really terrible intrigue. Like, I'm guessing it looks like Ninoslav has the best out of any of them. And even then, he wasn't particularly good at anything but stewardship. But I think the last time I looked at the resign screen where it lists all the rulers and how long they ruled, I think Ninoslav is the longest, followed by Godimir or Pervoslav or one of them. Vlastimir. I am going to name my first son of Marija, if I remember by the time this happens. I'm going to name him Vlastimir. Oh, what's going on here? Golwyn of Brandenburg. So they're attacking someone of Brandenburg to make them a tribute, and being attacked by Duke Ogier the Just in the Bohemian War for Count Vitek's claim on Hradec. So, oh, Bohemia, yeah, good. You do it. You're Catholic now, so I support you. Why didn't you ask me for help? Get Kastelov the Impaler out of there. Princess Neda of Serbia is now of legal age. Brilliant strategist. Oh, Lavorka too. That's 2 aunts, I think. Yeah. To marry off. I don't really care that much. Let's get some matrilineal marriages out of there. No, none of these are from outside. What's the biggest rank? A Count of Beresti. I don't know what Beresti is, but I don't really want to marry an imbecile. Okay, I'll set. A lot of barons. And only 1 count. There's 20? Okay, fine. And then Neda. What is he? He's just a prince. Just barons. I'll hold on to her for a while then. Let her make her decision or whatever, I guess. Beresti. Oh, it's in Kiev. A daughter was born to Prince Kosmin Miriti? Okay, sure. Hello, cousin. Let me know when you get older and we'll go bowling or something. Oh, Novgorod. How are they doing? Who are they at war with? Everyone. They're at war with everyone. That's bad. I liked Novgorod. They're Russians. And I want a Russian to own Russia, not a Mordvin. Oh well. Getting their ass kicked. Levy reinforcement rate has gone up for a little bit because he's doing his job. It's good. Threats. Expel the Teutonic Order. Do they have... Humble. That's good. That's really good. So I think I must have a Teutonic Order castle somewhere. I don't even know how to tell. I do know how to tell. I don't see it. I don't know how I would expel them. Is it this one here? It is. The barony of Svigetar. No, I can do this. Svigetar. No, I'm missing the V. Svigetvar. Okay, Svigetvar. I swear to God, I wish. I always pride myself on being able to pronounce stuff better than, like, the big Paradox Let's Players, but the more I do this, the more I start disbelieving myself. German revolt. If nothing else, I don't have to fucking go to find title or region for every single thing ever. Swear to God, I watch Arumba, sorry to name drop, and it's every single time he gets a county name, he's like, where's that? And he has to fucking search it up. Thetberga has died a natural death. Good for her. Better than smallpox or a sword. So yeah, my neck just fucking, ugh. My neck and left shoulder. Yesterday I had stayed up all night the night before and decided I was going to try and stay up all of yesterday and go to sleep at a normal time. And I ended up falling asleep at 6 or 7, and woke back up at around 11 p.m. And I said, I'm still going to salvage this. I'm going to go back to sleep right away and sleep through the night. And I ended up doing it, but I swear to God, my bed is one of the most uncomfortable things. My steward was killed by a mob of angry peasants. Yeah, my bed is a futon that is like a foot too short for me. Or something. I'm like 6'4", and it's ugh. After like 2 years of using it, it's falling apart for one. But that's not what makes it so uncomfortable. It's just my neck is always, because it's a futon instead of a bed. It has like the arm of the couch, which is like made out of straight wood, and my pillows lean against it. And it doesn't help that I can't lay back normally. I always have to have my neck at an angle or I feel really uncomfortable. But I have a feeling it's not good for my back. My neck. My back's fine. Okay, Duke Marco of Wallachia is trying to usurp my title. His chancellor, Prince Bernardin of Bulgaria, is supposedly traveling around Belgrade trying to find both documents and supporters to help him legitimize a claim. I will, as always, try to make him disappear. Failed miserably. Ugh. Belgrade. Huh. How's my crazy uncle doing? Let's see. Let's cut him out. Underhanded rogue, homosexual, genius, impaler, deceitful, lustful, ambitious, gluttonous, greedy, wroth, slothful, kind, luckily, zealous and stressed. He's an aspiring seducer. Again, married to Iskra the Unfaithful. Cosman of Champagne. It's no longer my guardian. Why not? Did he just inherit this or something? He's the Duke of Champagne. Huh, that's pretty cool. Got another Vlastimirevich in high places. You can't say no to a duchy. But that is bad because he was probably a pretty good teacher. Please? Oh yeah, have to not marry. Educate. Educate me. Diplomacy. Neda. Oh, good thing I didn't marry her off. Eight years old. Halfway there. There was one mod that I used for a while where people came of age at 12 because that's kind of a more realistic age that people were expected to start doing things like work and being a man or a woman and like getting married even in these times, especially in places like here, but with the marriage part. But yeah, it's slightly more realistic in some ways than 16. But if it might be have to do more with just the courtly aspect. Like, I don't know when people were expected to start going to court, but probably a bit older than when farmers were expected to go on the fields, because, if you're a serf, you don't really have... What else is your kid going to do when they're 12? You can't send them to school. Most excellent. May you live in harmony. We're proposed that Gabriel of Sicily and Princess Serbia. Okay, sure. Fuck. Next best we've got is charismatic negotiator Ninoslav. I'll go for it. Got 2 good traits already, as long as I don't get loaded up in bad ones. So more with this. Svato Plux, hosts claim on Khmer. War Chief Borkvard. That's a very good name. I like Borkvard. Strangi. The Yams Vikings are huge. Getting their asses kicked now, though. I didn't think the Jams Vikings were a thing that would exist until the Germanic faith reformed. I don't think they have. Honestly, I don't know if any of the faiths are going to reform in this at this rate. The biggest one is probably Swomisenko. So Slavics are still here, but they're losing out. Romuva is still here, but I really doubt they have the rest of power to be able to get everything, because they're stuck as Gavelkind, which is their main flaw. Now that we're getting out of Gavelkind down here, it becomes more and more apparent. Also, yeah, the last actual Germanic government, it looks like Norway has switched now, along with Denmark and Sweden, is the Jomsvikings themselves. Oh no, there is also one more important Germanic, Napoli. But yeah, it's kind of cool that the last real stronghold of the Germanic, like Thor and Odin, is the holy order of that itself. That'd be like if all of Europe was Muslim and the last stronghold was like the Teutonic Order. Let's see, we got another 9 minutes or so. You got me for another 9 minutes. How you doing, Marija? Is that my name? No, that's Marija. Marija and Marija. Colonel Caesar? I don't know why I care. That's not my bishop, and I have an anti-pope, so I don't know why I'm expected to care. My anti-pope has no effect at all. It's not detracting at all from the 100% moral authority of the Catholic faith. I mean, honestly, I would have gotten rid of my pope and Peck long ago, but I can't. Alright, I like you, Marija. That was good timing, just when I was talking about you. Oof. How you doing, Dumbo? Herakios the Bewitched? Look at that rat trying to walk with broken legs. Roly-poly little rat. Perhaps a cat next. Whew, thank you, Ninoslav. Now I'm kind instead of cruel. Thank you for teaching me not to torture animals. Sure, everyone knows, but apparently that's a good precursor to people having sociopathy or becoming serial killers, is mistreating animals like that, killing them. I'm 9 years old and I've already got 6 diplomacy. That's better than some grown people. Sadly, though, not as much stewardship. Hope that sticks on, because I'm holding on to this land here in Croatia, because I don't want to give up too much land. I want to be able to defend myself. We proposed that Dan and Giovanna... Yeah, sure, I don't care. She doesn't really matter to me either way, because she's an aunt. And I can't leverage her, so go ahead. Hradec belongs to Bohemia. Good on him, I say. Slavobor. Ogier died. Good. Still a Catholic. Still Vlastimirovic, also possessed. Guess it runs in the family, huh? Yeah, I'm all for supporting them. As soon as Great Moravia dies, they lose their hold, then Bohemia can be formed. And then I will have a kingdom that's kind of forever an ally as long as they continue to be Vlastimirovic and Catholic. Even not Catholic. My mission to Tyrol has been good so far. Good. I want this guy to like me. Yeah, these are the Joms Vikings. Have a revolt. Prussian Joms Viking Subjugation War. Saxian conquest of Teschen. High Chief Sviatopelk the Strange in Lesser Polish conquest of Teschen. Marco is trying to make him disappear. This is Teschen here. Troublesome Chancellor is dead. I wonder if Poland is going to form here. I don't know. But I know if it does, it'll be Leszowicz, Tregovich, Rurikids. I'm hoping on the Rurikids. Younglings, Witzerks, White Shirts. Go England, go England, go. Ooh, no, please don't do this. Oh, okay. They attacked Norway to make them a tribute. I thought Norway was trying to take over Moray. I like that. I want a Switzerland and not this mess. Duchy of East Anglia. It broke off. That sucks. Institute medium crown authority law in the Byzantine Empire. I ignore. Uh-oh. We got a new guy. He's not as bad. Romanos the Careless. The biggest tower in Tyrol is staggeringly high, but I had decided to climb all the way to the top on the outside. I saw Ninoslav Vlastimirovic in the room at the top and shouted a greeting. He didn't look too happy. People are such gullible fools, I've gained the deceitful trait. Fuck. It's the opposite. I don't want lower diplomacy. I mean, I guess the intrigue is nice, but it doesn't really do anything I care about. There's just a lot of passive things to stop me from being spied on, getting assassinated or whatever, which hasn't really happened so far. It wouldn't have saved me from Vuk, his devil prophecy shit, so... I'm going to be the bestest king ever when I grow up. Cardinal Hamlin. Ninoslav must be jealous. Why else would he punish me for being ambitious? Mad as a hatter he is. I'm no longer ambitious. Fuck. It's good for a player character to be ambitious. I don't like it when my vassals are ambitious, but yet another improved relations. That's good. I want Tyrol to be in my favor. Von Bregenz. Constantine of Brno. That's a cool looking thing. Have a kid, or I'll get your land somehow. I might have the biggest text in Western Europe. I'm rivaled by the Magyars, but I'll say they're not in Western Europe. The Byzantine empires would probably be bigger if it wasn't such a long name. They're getting torn apart. Well, that's one war over. They just lost some land, I think. Bulgaria is crumbling, which I'm not happy about. What's up, Crusader? His dad, Dan, was murdered. The Bulgarian revolt is winning, and they just have another war with the Byzantines taking their land. Mesembria. Well, this is probably the beginning of the end of Bulgaria, because I'm going to be capitalizing on them getting smaller, too. Eat as much of their land as I can before the Byzantines do. Because in the end, Byzantines are my goal to be eaten. Anyway, we're around 30 minutes now, so I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, as always. Leave a comment and a like if you have anything to say or if you liked the video. Subscribe if you want more of this, I guess. The old song and dance. So have a nice one, everybody.